I can't protect Jace, but at least he makes a not very good attack. Hidden Dragon Slayer. I forget what that one does. Is it any creature? I appreciate your card knowledge. Hidden Dragon. Or the Angel. See, obviously I don't know what it is, because when I look for it, it's hidden. It's invisible. What do we got? Yeah, creature 4 greater. Target. Good. Let's not choose. Thanks, Turkles. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'd love to draw one more card off the Jace for obvious reasons. We can make him do a poor attack. Smite the monsters on a stick. I still think it's correct to continue tapping the Brahmas. Just not let him get any tokens from it. Even if it means we give up the Jace here, he's giving up one of these. We can take out the Morph. What's the size on that guy? It's a 2-1? 2-1 lifelink? Make him think we have some white cards. I don't. So the question is do you plus the Jace or do you just not want him to have any extra cards? I kind of don't want him to have any extra cards. Are we going to keep the Jace around, I guess, is the question. If we're able to keep this Jace around, we don't have other Jace, so this is our only Jace now. If we had other Jace still in the deck, I would consider just minusing Jace. I'm actually going to go greedy here, and I'm going to plus once. And I drew a mountain, so I got punished for it. Good. I deserve that. But we need more red sources, so... Yep. Punished. I should have been more patient with the Jace. I should have just cashed out of the Jace. Punished. Since he didn't attack, probably Slayer. I'm not going to be able to keep up with him if I'm just going to draw all the lands in the deck. Even after thinning. Come on, deck. Okay, so one of his draws was a land. That's good. Well, nothing's changed yet. Nothing changed at all. Force of Will to draw. I'd like to be the only one to draw this time. Hardcast Force of Will hype. Forbid! Oh, these islands just got excellent. We're looking good, team. I have a lot of counters magic now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do both counter spells. We have a lot of counter magic. So we can keep the board. If we can keep the board the way it is. If I can keep this board the way it is, I can turn the rest of the lands in the deck into forbids. The old forbid lock. This is actually classic because forbid's been around forever. This is a really old card. Porcelain Legionnaire. I guess this is growing. What a fair card, says the Turkles. Daily, a buck short, I'm writing a report. I'm failing now. Happens once again. We'll turn to a friend, someone who understands the master plans. Buddies go, 'cause I've been here for too long. Almost hardcast Omniscience. I wish I had played as many lands as I had now that we drew the Forbid. Dungeon Geist, that's great. I can take the Brahmas. And it's not hit by, if that's what we're assuming our opponent has, it's not hit by what he has. I like Dungeon Guys to hear a lot. It gives me another opposition. Hello, Bramaz. I did the Patreon thing. Oh, well, thanks, weirdo. Alright, dude. Message me an email I can use. Thank you so much, dude. Hang on, hold up. This is a big deal. Anytime somebody does the Patreon thing, I'm going to do this. Let's see if it works. It didn't work yesterday. Yeah, let me log out and log in. It's supposed to do the whole, like... I built this so that if I ever did make partner, it would play this thing. So let me relog. See if I can get it to work. Because I wanted to do this anytime somebody joined the Patreon. Make a big deal out of it. You know, throw a little party. A 15-second party about it, but, alright. Alert box. And test subscription alert. Yes! It's working! It's working! That's the round table. We also never enable. Doing things from the scene. I know you in Camelot. We eat ham and jam and spam a lot. Thank you so much, El Weirdo, for joining the nights. I really appreciate it, man. Back to the music. Thank you. Seriously. And, be ready. Pass. Giovanni! 2,209. Thanks for the follow. We are so controlling right now. This is wonderful. Well, I guess this is growing up. Elspeth. Oh, you know what's funny? He might be the guy with the mana tithe. Do play around mana tithe? Actually, I could probably kill the Elspeth. I don't think it's worth giving up Forbid this stage of the game. I'm gonna hardcast a force. If he is the guy who picked up the mana tithe, he's the guy who picked up the mana tithe, and you know, he was not the guy who picked up mana tithe. He didn't even have another play behind that. Poor guy. That's just unfortunate. Yeah, thank you so much, weirdo. Alright, we're going to hold that. And I'm going to play that. More cards for the opposition. This card is sweet. This card is sweet. I'm going to take the Hordling Outburst because it's more dudes. It's 3 instead of 2. That makes sense, right? Simple math. Simple math. And now we have so many dudes for this opposition. It's just so many dudes. It's crazy. It's so many. We're gonna tap his guy, and just there's so many. The possibilities, gentlemen, they're endless. We're not gonna attack with Dragon Lord. He's got to have like a path or something. Why hasn't he pathed the dungeon guys though? Anyway, get in there, team. 11 cards in deck. Might need to be careful. You're right, Flux. That's why I'm swinging. I need to not get ahead of myself. You're right. I'm getting excited about the opposition, and I should focus. 6 chase activations. This is great. Why not steal the Hidden Dragon Slayer? So, if he's just playing that, then that means the next thing in his hand is scarier. So I don't counter that. Because that is the bait. Yeah, I'd rather you didn't Parallax Wave the board. Yeah. I'm gonna say no. That seems like a problem card for where I'm at on this board state. Parallax Wave, if you didn't know, it was actually a newer card to me. Not good for us. Return all cards he or she owns. Don't worry about decking yourself. Inevitable position. It looks like we're good, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We do need to kill him before we deck ourselves. Just me. Mutavault to draw. I didn't mean to play that Mutavault. Fudge. Well, I guess I'm preordaining then. Because I want to trigger the Abbot and get a little more to killing my opponent. Sower. Sower the Hollowed Spirit Keeper? Or do you want Recruiter because it's more value? I'd rather not pull too many more cards out of the deck, actually. How about bottom top? Do I have Assemble the Legion? No, I think I'm just going to start getting in, like what you would do is, for example, you opposition this with the Goblin. And then you can Sower the... I kind of want the Brahmas now, but I'm going to take the Spirit Keeper. Sower the Morph so Ojutai can hit. That's reasonable. Yeah, I mean, you guys are right. I need to get aggressive. So we definitely swing Abbot. I'm down for swinging all of our big attackers and keeping back this stuff. We could even swing a Goblin. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's not lethal even if I go in with the Goblin and the Augur. Also check the Morph. Yeah, it's Hidden Dragon Slayer. Yeah, I should have swung one more. Burst Lightning. Oh no, I have him dead. Right? Kick this. Not that I want to show you more cards, but... because it's sweet. Because it's super sweet. He's pretty much seen everything I'm doing anyway. We drew like our whole deck. Good old baby Jace. You know, underestimated Jace. I was very sad when we exiled Big Jace. But baby Jace. Or, I guess this guy isn't baby Jace anymore. 2-mana Jace is now called baby Jace. So we're gonna call this JCB. Gonna call it JCB. Both teams played hard. Okay, so he's aggressive. Helix, Strike, Slagstorm, absolutely. This is super sweet though. I don't really want to Force of Will this deck, right? It seems really bad for us. 2 for 1ing ourselves against an aggro deck. We might consider cutting the Force. I mean, there's Elspeth, don't get me wrong, there is Elspeth. And there will always be Elspeth, but I can't really justify the negate or the Force, I don't think, in this matchup. He's Party Jace! Oh, okay, Party Jace, because everybody draws cards. Cube has Stormtide? Yes, it does. Force still seems good, says Tamo. Okay. Well, then what's not good? Waterfront Bouncer? And... Harbinger? Bouncer's marginal. I know we definitely cut Bouncer. What else do we cut? Do we have time to be like Imperial recruiting against an aggro deck? I don't even really like the Harbinger. What am I bouncing? Little dudes? He seems pretty low to the ground, my opponent. Card disadvantage. That's true, Big B. I guess I didn't think about it from that perspective. Yeah. That's reasonable. Like, if we... because we can't have both Jaces in play, yeah, I guess if I draw the extra Jace and I don't want to... obviously, if I have this Jace first and I draw the other Jace, I'm going to want to have something to pitch to Force. Crutus Fine gets Sower. Alright, let's roll with it. We brought in, what, 2 burn spells? We brought in a Strike, a Helix, and we brought in a Sweeper, we brought in a Slagstorm. So, I think our board is pretty favored. We have even more removal for the opponent. We did get to opposition somebody. That's sweet. Keep it because we're on the draw. Yeah, we have a temple. Could temple our way into another land. Whoa! Turn 1 island.